Good morning everybody, Waifu King here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to get your Live2d model into OBS. I'll be showing you 4 different methods today, and all 4 of them work on PC, but only the NDI and the window capture options work on Mac, so feel free to use these timestamps if you are a Apple operator. First, you're going to want to open up Vtube Studio and pull up your model. I recommend full screening the Vtube Studio window as it will preserve your resolution and quality. Next, go ahead and open up OBS. OBS is a broadcasting software that allows you to use layers to create scenes, to stream to sites like YouTube and Twitch, record videos, or use it as a webcam. For today's demonstration, we are going to be streaming over a video game, so go ahead and add a new source with the plus button, go to GameCapture. I'm going to go ahead and type in Stumble. This window should pop up after you name and make a new one. Hit Capture Specific Window, and then choose your game. And bam, it pops up. If it is the wrong size and doesn't fit the screen, you can right click, go to Transform, and then click on Fit to Screen here, and that should fix that right up. The first method we're going to talk about is the GameCapture. This is the tried and true method that VTubers have been using for forever now. You're going to want to go down, hit the plus button, add a new source, go to GameCapture, create a new one. We'll name this one Vtube. I'm going to hit OK. Select specific window, capture specific window just like we did before, and then click on Vtube Studio. While you're in here, you need to make sure that you click the Allow Transparency button. Head back into Vtube Studio, head over into the background setting, and scroll all the way down till you find Color Picker. Hit select on that, and then make sure this transparency toggle is shifted on. I also recommend shifting all the colors to black so that there's no weird outline around your character, and head back into OBS. Now, as you can see, your avatar is now in the game. Make sure that your VTuber model is above the GameCapture. These are layers, so that's important that they're in the right order. If you want to move your model around on the screen, head back to Vtube Studio and go ahead and drag them to about where you want to be. And here we go. We're gonna adjust this just a little bit to put me down here at the corner, and it's looking good. That really is all there is to it. Congratulations, you're a VTuber. I'm going to hit this eyeball right here to go ahead and turn that off. Now, the next method we're going to talk about today is called Spout. This is a fairly new method, but Vtube Studio actually recommends it over window capture as it can save you some CPU usage. So to install it, head over to the gear icon, then click on the camera at the top, and scroll down until you find this section, Virtual Webcam Config, and you'll see a Spout2 configuration here. Go ahead and click Install Spout. This does require some additional software. If you click on the More Info button, it will bring up a web page that looks like this. Head down to the release page. This will take you to the GitHub. Scroll down and you can install Spout right here. Run the command and it should start working if it's grayed out. And after you do that, reset OBS. When you do, you'll notice that there is a new option in your sources named Spout2 Capture. Go ahead and add a new source, Spout2 Capture, and give it a name, Sprout. And you'll see your model on the screen. There will be a black background behind the character. To fix that, you click here and choose Converted Pre-Multiplied Alpha Legacy, and the background is gone. Go ahead and adjust it, and you're looking good. Spout also has an additional bonus where if you have windows open in Vtube Studio, they will not be seen in your screen. This is super handy, so you can mess with your settings and no one will know. Now we'll go ahead and hide that one. The third method we're going to talk about today is the NDI feature. This is one you're going to want to use if you are a Mac user. This also requires additional software, so you're going to have to go to the internet, look up OBS NDI. The first link here should be the right one. I'll leave the link in the description of this video. You'll want to hit Go to Download, and here you'll want to download the right version for whatever operating system you're using. So if you're using a Mac, you'll want to get the Mac OS Universal Windows 64 installer, and you're also going to want to download this NDI 5 runtime file. The install files are down here at the bottom, so you find the one that you need. Go ahead Install it, hit the next button a bunch of times, and it'll be done. Restart OBS, and you'll notice that you have a new source here called NDI. In Vtube Studio, go ahead and open up the gear, and then travel back down to the webcam config again, and you'll want to activate the NDI. Head back to OBS, add a new source, click NDI Source, give it a name, press OK, and choose the option that shows up here, Live2d Camera, whatever your computer's name will probably show up, and then press OK and adjust it to where you need them to be, and that's it. NDI is activated. This feature also doesn't show any of your open menus from Vtube Studio. The last method that I am going to show you today is called window capture. This would probably be the last method I would choose if I was streaming, but if I needed a green screen for like a video edit, this would be the way to go. So go ahead and open up your background setting, and we're going to choose background number 8. That should be a green screen. Now, if your model has green on it, you might need to use a different color, and to do that, you head down to the color picker. Make sure the transparency is turned off, and then choose whatever color is not on your model. But for this model, green will be fine. That will be background number 8. Next, head back into OBS. Click the plus sign on the sources, add a window capture down here at the bottom. Give it a name, and find your Vtube Studio window in this drop down. If it looks kind of funky like this, the capture method automatic, I change it to Windows 10, and it should just show Vtube Studio. Press OK, adjust it as you need. Quick tip, so there's these red lines on the side. I don't really know what that is. We don't need them on the screen. I'm gonna hold down the Alt button and drag, and that is actually going to crop all of this extra stuff that I don't need out. Super handy tip, you're gonna use it all the time, don't forget it. Next, we need to key out the green screen. To do that, right click on your window capture and click on filters. Click the plus button in the bottom left corner and choose chroma key. If you're using a green screen, that's pretty much it. But if you're using a different color, you can come down here and hit custom and find that color. And these sliders here can help you adjust your model so you don't see any artifacts from the chroma key. And that's it. So today we talked about 4 different methods to get your Live2d model into OBS. I hope this video was able to help. If you have any questions, feel free to drop by the Discord. I also recommend checking out the Vtube Studio official documentation on their website. There's a lot of good information there. Have a great rest of your day. Later.